Jack frantically gestured toward the building opposite, meaning a phone call to signal them to call the police for help, but the sharp, acrid smell produced by the fire drifted into the corridor as well, quickly drawing the killer's attention. The killer sniffed the air and after confirming that something was burning, immediately put away his weapon, opened the fire hose cabinet, took out a fire extinguisher, and ran straight toward the source of the flames. The moment he reached the vicinity of the fire, he ran straight into Jack, who had just stepped out of the room. However, the killer chose to control the fire first instead of pursuing him immediately, and swiftly rushed into the room to extinguish the flames. Seeing that the fire had been brought under control, the people in the opposite building assumed the danger had passed and put down the phone they had just picked up. After dealing with the fire, the killer instantly snapped back to his senses and launched a fierce pursuit in the direction Jack had fled. Jack dashed into the supervisor's office and quickly used the computer to upgrade his access privileges. He then disabled all other access cards except his own and even cut the wiring to prevent the killer from restoring the permissions. After that, he shut off the power to the entire floor, plunging it into complete darkness in an instant. Having done all this, he hid inside the boss's office, but before he could explain anything, the killer had already caught up. The killer cast a cold glance at the woman sitting nearby and, without the slightest change in expression, shot her dead. He then stepped forward and pressed the gun against the boss's chin, interrogating him. Seizing the opportunity, Jack quietly slipped out from behind the door. This time, the killer did not immediately kill the boss. He merely gave him a stern warning not to leave the room before turning around to continue the pursuit of Jack. The entire floor was left with nothing but darkness, deathly silence, and the sound of footsteps drawing ever closer.